If you are someone that's had a neurologic injury that has affected your walking, and you feel like you have a little hitch in your step, then this video is for you. Because in today's video, we are gonna go over one drill to help you get rid of that little tiny jerk in your walking, or what some of you call just a little hitch in your step. This drill, if you can master it, will definitely get you on the right path to smoothing out your walking pattern. If you're new to this channel, I'm Tara. I'm a neurologic physical therapist with over 20 years of experience helping people restore their mobility and their independence after a neurologic injury. And my goal is to give you as many tools as possible to help you to kind of get inside the head of a physical therapist and almost become your own therapist when it comes to making the best decisions for you based on the goals that you have for yourself. And this video is no different. We're going to go over a very common problem that affects a lot of people after a neurologic injury, and that is muscle timing or motor coordination. And that is what is causing some of you to experience this little hitch in your step, or you feel like there's a little bit of a pause or a little bit of a jerkiness. Now, to be clear, this is a higher level drill that we're gonna go over. So if you're someone where your leg feels like it's heavy or glued to the ground, this exercise or drill that we're gonna go over today is probably not appropriate for the stage that you're at in the recovery process. This is really for those of you that you can pick your leg up, you can bring your leg through, but you just feel like there's something awkward about it. Many times this happens when you have a lot of ballistic movements, which is very common after a stroke. There's a variety of reasons why this happens. Some of it's due to spasticity, some of it's due to abnormal movement patterns, but the end result is your muscles are kind of all or none, and they're not working together. So you guys have heard me talk about this before. It's a great analogy that the way that we move through our environment, especially when it comes to walking, it's really a symphony. So what do I mean by that? That all of our muscles have to work, but not all of them have to work exactly the same and exactly the same intensity at exactly the same time, right? You've got some muscles that are very loud, you have some muscles that are just kind of humming in the background, and that's what we call motor coordination. It's the difference between an infant kind of just like making all these ballistic movements with their arms and legs just sprawling in the air to that infant now starting to crawl. Right? I've talked about that quite a bit. You are now into that crawling stage of recovery, right? After your neurologic injury, but your body is still doing a lot of these ballistic all or none movements. We want to get that nice symphony back. Muscles coming in at the right time, muscles exiting at the right time, and the hip, knee, and ankle being able to do whatever movement you want at whatever situation you are in. Not this, not this, not this. That's jerky. You want nice, smooth movement, right? And so let me get set up and I will show you the one drill that will help you to start that journey back of getting these nice, smooth, coordinated movements to allow you to walk without that little hitch in your gait. For this exercise, it may not be totally obvious what I'm working on, but I'm going to try and walk you through this. So I have a weight around my ankle, and really what we're working on is timing, speed, and isolated movement about the hip joint and the knee joint that I often call out of synergy movements. So remember, I talk a lot about the abnormal synergies on this channel. This is kind of working out of those synergies and really working on isolated control of the hip and the knee joint. So you're going to go hip flexion, then knee flexion, little bit of rotation, cross the leg over. Knee extension, a little bit more of that hip rotation, knee flexion, down. And the whole goal is you're working on speed, smoothness, and timing. There's no ballistic movements. You don't have any jerky movements. You're really just trying to make this as smooth as possible, really forcing those muscles to modulate. So not be like a light switch on and off, but kind of turn those muscles, give them that neural input that's more of like a dimmer switch, that muscles can kind of come in when they need to and out. And again, there's nothing kind of scientific about the movement itself that I'm performing, other than it's just incorporating the hip rotators, the hip flexors, the hip extensors, the knee flexors, and the knee extensors all at the same time in a very coordinated manner. Not ballistic, not all or none, not using your synergy patterns, not using your spasticity, but nice coordinated movement. I like a little bit of a weight on the ankle. That's why I said this is more of a higher level activity. The weight helps you to kind of just feel your legs, gives you a little bit more proprioceptive input into that leg, and you're just trying to make that nice and smooth. All right, so that is it for this video. This is the one drill that if you can master it, and it'll probably take some time, but it will definitely help you to smooth out your walking. So give it a try. Let us know how it goes by leaving a comment below. But I enjoyed spending time with you all today, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day.